Welcome to SalesVu, the first all-in-one software platform designed to ensure the growth of restaurants, retail, and services organizations. In recent years, the market has been flooded with software solutions to help digitize and market your business, from POS to daily deals. But now, SalesVu accommodates all your operations, management, and marketing needs into one single comprehensive platform designed to grow your business, reduce costs, and boost revenue. In order to stand out from the crowd, businesses now have to use a multitude of digitally assisted techniques to attract and retain first-time customers and to engage them in spreading the word. This is where SalesVu comes in. Whether the business has a single shopfront or hundreds of locations, SalesVu is able to automate the process of acquiring new customers, maximizing the amount that they spend during each visit, inspiring them to become high-value regulars, and turning them into the best business ambassadors. This video will walk you through the nuts and bolts of SalesVu's unique 4-step process. Step 1. Attracting new customers. Website builder. In today's internet-connected world, we would argue that content is now the best strategic advice for capturing the attention of potential customers. Online content, that is. With SalesVu's search engine optimized websites, the content you create helps you build an exciting online presence, converting every Google Explorer into a new customer or fan. This content could be about how the business got started, its philosophy, the biographies of its employees, or the unique story of where the products and ingredients are sourced. But it has to be presented in a manner that's as visually appealing as possible. This is where we can help you excel. SalesVu and our design partners are here to develop a beautiful and engaging website for you. Or for those who prefer to take a more hands-on approach, SalesVu's easy-to-use website builder comes with hundreds of beautiful modern templates. To get started, select the best template of your choice, log in with your SalesVu account, and start creating and building your own modern website. Everything that you see on the screen is customizable, from the logo, the banners, the pictures, font, colors, and with the help of the Design Elements sidebar, you will be able to drag and drop certain elements. The sitemap will help you create new pages for your modern website. You can build a dedicated page for online reservations. You can also adjust the interface and optimize it for mobile view, and utilize the sitemap to create an online ordering page. This page will display recommendations, your categories, products, and every single item that you have in your menu. The SalesVu e-commerce shopping pages are fully integrated with SalesVu's inventory management solution so that inventory is always up to date to the minute. Under website settings, we will be able to provide you a temporary URL that you can use for your website, or you can switch to your own domain. Lastly, don't forget to save and publish. And there you have it. Increase site traffic and conversions from visitors to paying customers. All this from developing an attractive e-commerce website through SalesVu. The next step will be nurturing your online reputation with the review booster. Every time an SMS, email, or physical receipt is generated, the SalesVu receipt includes a request for feedback. If a customer submits positive feedback, they're automatically invited to submit an online review in Yelp, Google, or Facebook. After in-person interactions, inspire satisfied customers to post a review in the most popular recommendations websites. Once the review has been submitted, a store credit will be applied to the customer's loyalty account. This is a simple and quick way to develop a fantastic online reputation and get the attention of new customers. The last step for attracting new customers will be leveraging third-party marketplaces. There are a multitude of marketplaces that consumers use to order from their favorite businesses and discover new ones. Some businesses are understandably reluctant to join those marketplaces, either because of the logistical issue of managing inventory across platforms or because of the high commission fees. SalesVu addresses both concerns and still allows businesses to get the benefits of increased exposure on those marketplaces. The logistical issue is solved by providing an integration with food ordering apps, with a service called Chowly, which handles the syncing and keeps inventory up to date, and removes out of stock automatically from all the marketplaces at the same time. With this integration, you're also able to view and manage orders coming from marketplaces on the exact same iPad. Orders from UberEats, DoorDash, Postmates, Grubhub will appear in one single kitchen display. This way, you will be able to declutter your counter space and you will minimize the errors that can come from managing multiple platforms. Now, let's check out how it works. The customer will choose their favorite delivery platform. In this example, it's UberEats. They're looking at the restaurant Salvation Pizza, and now they proceed to add products to their order. Once the products have been added, they will proceed and check out, submit their payment with the card on file, and the restaurant will confirm the order. At this time, it will automatically appear on the kitchen display incoming by SalesVu. From this screen, the merchant will update the status of the order. Let's get into step number 2, maximizing customer spending per visit. Let's talk about the branded app. SalesVu will be able to fully build and customize a smartphone branded app for you that's available on the App Store and Google Play Store. In this example, we're looking at Kojak Kitchen Rocklin. Everything that you see on this screen is completely customizable, from the logo that's available on the App Store to the splash screen and the About page. In here, we'll be able to show general information about the business. The branded app application has multiple tabs. The next tab that we'll show you is the ordering tab. From here, customers will be able to access all of the different categories that the business offers. They can also go ahead and order products individually and select the best one that they would like to purchase. The description of the item will be available, and then they can go ahead and select the modifiers of their choice. After selecting all of the different modifiers, they can go ahead and add the product to their cart. After downloading this app on their phone, it will become the fastest way for them to place an order from home or on-premise. Another incredible way to maximize the customer spending per visit is by developing a desktop and mobile optimized e-commerce website. This option is for customers who haven't downloaded the app yet or who want a more involved experience. The SalesVu hosted e-commerce solution can be added to any website under the business domain name and mirrors the Amazon.com experience. It has features like image galleries. We also have filters, quick reorder from purchase history, a wish list, and delivery, shipping, curbside pickup, in-store pickup options. In this example, the customer is utilizing filters to narrow down the menu to specifically what they want to see. From here, they will go ahead and add to cart, check the description, select the modifiers if needed, and lastly, add this product to the shopping cart. SalesVu e-commerce platform comes with artificial intelligence recommendations that have the goal to upsell. These recommendations can be placed anywhere on their website, and we have available best-selling items, trending now products, frequently bought together, similar products, and customers can quickly access what merchants are purchasing the most. One of the best AI recommendations that businesses adore is the ability to upsell right at the checkout page, which you might also like. Customers will be able to add recommended products right before submitting their payment. These AI recommendations are based on the customer's purchase behavior, and they will also help you increase your average ticket sale. SalesVu's flexible e-commerce platform comes with a variety of delivery methods, such as pickup, dine-in, delivery, or curbside pickup. You can accept payments in advance via credit card, loyalty cash, physical gift cards, or online gift cards. Once the payment method has been accepted, you can also incentivize customers to leave a tip for online orders. And when the transaction has been completed, it will be sent to the designated kitchen displays or kitchen printers at the restaurant. Continuing with e-commerce, we have our next feature, QR code ordering. SalesVu will be able to generate a QR code per table. This is the same interface as the e-commerce platform, but it will automatically populate the table number in case of a restaurant or the seat number in case of a theater, a stadium, or salon. The self-order kiosk is the perfect option for spaces with long-standing queues where QR codes might not make sense because of the seating arrangements, like counter service restaurants, movie theaters, or lobbies. This app is one of our customers' favorites. It is extremely versatile, and it's something that you can utilize either at the quick service environment where you can install a kiosk at the entryway, let customers order really quick and speed that line. Or for example, in the dining industry, they will definitely be able to install a kiosk on top of every table, and restaurant owners can let customers place their own orders at their own pace and check out whenever they're ready. So the first screen of the Order Up app will be the screensaver. This is completely customizable by the business. They can put any pictures that they like. And from the customer's point of view, and they will definitely need to tap on Start Your Order. Then at this time, we require a name for order identification purposes. And we will also require a phone number. Now, this is something that can be optional, but you can get several benefits. One of them is that you can send text notifications to customers whenever their orders are ready through the kitchen display app. Or for example, if the restaurant already has a loyalty program integrated, the customer will start accumulating points right away just by entering the phone number. The next advantage is that if this customer has been to the business previously, the past purchase history will appear on the screen. And this is something that appears directly on the category screen. So for example, from here, the customer is able to browse up and down throughout the different categories. We have big pictures, big fonts to make it visually attractive. And the categories at the top are something that SalesVu puts together. We have an algorithm for recommendations, and we basically analyze the purchase behavior of customers, and we're able to put together the trending now items and the best-selling items. So let's say that this customer right now would like to order a drink. So for example, the menu on the kiosk can be displayed in multiple ways. So at the top we have drinks, and then we will have the subcategories, which are specialty drinks, wines, beer, or non-alcoholic. So the customer is also able to use the filter, select the dietary restrictions. Let's say I want to drink under 150 calories, and then the menu will narrow down to specifically what the customer wants to see. So let's say that from here they will add a couple of products. And if a product has a modifier, the customer can either select it or not. So let's say in this one we make it a jumbo cup, and then we will simply add to cart. We made this app super easy in a sense that customers can navigate back and forth through different categories. So for example, let's go to an entree. I will add the first product, which is fajitas. This product has an image gallery, so I can browse through the specific pictures. I can also check the description, add more than one, or simply add to cart, and then being able to select my modifiers. And from here we can go back to products, and I will add one last product to the order. So when the customers would like to check out, they can either tap on the cart button at the top or at the bottom. It'll take them to the summary page, and from here they will be able to double check their order. So for example, all the products, make sure that all the modifiers are correct with the extra cost. And one last recommendation that the kiosk has is you might also like. This one is one of the restaurant's favorites because even right at the checkout, we are able to keep upselling to the customer, right? So at this time, it's asking them, would you like to add a house guacamole? So for example, they can quickly add to order by tapping on the button, and they're not leaving the checkout page. If they're good to go, they can simply tap on checkout. It'll take them directly to the payment screen, and we're trying to push this kiosk to be completely contactless, stay away from cash, and go more through credit card transactions, Apple Pay, Google Wallet. We can also accept gift cards that can be physical or online gift cards. And then lastly, if the customer has enough points, they can use those towards the order. For this demo, I will complete the transaction with a gift card. I will tap on done, and then the tip screen will appear. The tip screen is actually something that applies for credit card transactions and gift card transactions. So we will tap on 15% for this example, and then tap on pay. When the transaction is completed, the customer will receive the following message. Since this was paid with a gift card, we will display the gift card number, the gift card balance, and this kiosk can be completely paperless, as you can allow clients to send their receipts by email or by text. Online reservations, it's a must for businesses that have more demand for their service or space that they can accommodate. Let me walk you through how it works. The merchant will be able to set up specific time slots for online reservations. Customers will be able to enter the date, the party size, and find availability. When the system shows the time slots that are available for a reservation, the customer can go ahead and tap on any given time slot. SalesVu allows businesses to take a non-refundable deposit that can later be applied to the final bill. For these situations, the most important issue relates to no-shows at the time of service, and SalesVu is able to cover that by asking for a small deposit at the time of reservation. Merchants can take these deposits with multiple payment forms, such as gift cards or credit cards. When the reservation has been completed, the merchant will automatically get an email and text notification, and the reservation will sync immediately to the hostess stand at the restaurant. The handheld and counter POS are more traditional options, but both come with all the bells and whistles of the most feature-rich POS systems on the market. Let me walk you through how they work. Any given restaurant must have the ability to accept walk-ins and reservations. SalesVu has an integrated waitlist feature that will allow you to send text messages when their table is ready. From there, the hostess can drag and drop the customer to any given table. Now we're going to assign Luisa's reservation to bar table number 2. This will immediately open Luisa's order on the POS with the previous deposit amount that will apply to the final bill. From the menu screen, the server will start adding products to the order. Now we're going to add an entree, select the modifier, and add a seat to this specific dish. The server can repeat this exact same step with the rest of the guests at the table. To send this order to the kitchen, the server can tap on Save, and this will automatically fire the order to the designated kitchen displays or kitchen printers at the back of the house. If the customer would like to check out, the server can go back to the restaurant layout, tap on the table, and open the order on the POS screen. From here, the server can tap on Pay, tap on Split Payment, and split the bill in several different forms, by amount, by products, or by seat number. Splitting by seat number will automatically allocate the items to each person. The server can also split the appetizer in 3 ways, and this will be automatically applied to each individual bill. With the help of the handheld POS, the server will be able to take individual payments at the table. At the end of each transaction, the customer can decide if they'd like to get a digital receipt by email or by text. Multi-location management and inventory tracking are 2 of the most powerful features that restaurant owners can use to reduce costs. Let's get into it. Right now, I am located in the backend, which is the management portal solution that our customers and restaurant owners will be able to use to manage every single part of the business. So I am under products and services. From here, the restaurant owner is able to create categories or subcategories. They can also manage modifiers for all of these items that have extra options. They can manage tax brackets as well. But most importantly, from here, they will be able to create the products that are included in the menu. So now, SalesVu is a great platform for multi-location businesses. Merchants with multiple stores will be able to manage their menu under one single page. So for example, in this case, I have 3 locations. I can go to all locations. It'll display the products that are available for that, or I can simply select each location individually. So it is a great platform in a way that the restaurant owners doesn't have to hassle and switch between stores all the time. You can set up one product to be available for all of your locations at the same time. So now let me show you how to set up a product. I will go ahead and edit Skinny Margarita for this example. So everything that has a red star on on top of it, it'll be mandatory. That's something that we require in the system in order to create an item. So for example, the first thing that the system is asking is location. So this product belongs to which stores? So in this example, I only have it enabled for my Austin location, but let's say that I also would like to include this in my Dallas location. So I can simply enable it from one click and click on select. When that is done, then I am able to select the name of the product. I can also change pictures, have an image gallery for online ordering or for the self-ordering kiosk, and most importantly, the price, right? So right now this price it's set up for my Austin location, but let's say that in Dallas I would like to have it a little bit different. So I can quickly click on change price for the other locations. I can say, okay, for my Dallas location, I want it to be $13, right? So I can make those changes on the spot directly from one screen. Then after that, you can select a description for the product, assign a category, right? The type of product. We have sellable items. Sellable means that you actually sell this product at the store or online. We also have non-sellable items, which can be ingredients that you don't sell as an item or modifiers. And we also have the ability for the restaurant owner to select the tax bracket. We can have one tax bracket, multiple tax brackets, and this is something that can also change per location depending on what you'd like to do. So now I'm going to scroll a little bit to the bottom and I will show you two of our main features while creating a product. One of them will be modifiers. So modifiers have the goal to always upsell. In this example, I have a skinny margarita, right? And one of my modifier groups is top shelf tequila, which means that I can actually upsell the client to get an extra shot of this high end tequilas and they can actually have an extra cost. So this will add to the total bill. And it's all about upselling. This, for example, these shots of these tequilas will deduct automatically from the bottle that's available on their inventory. So we have that available as well. Now, going to the bottom, one of the most unique features that we have in the restaurant industry, it's the ability to offer inventory, right? So we keep track of ingredients in different units. So what you see on the screen right now is just a recipe of this drink. So one margarita will include all of these different ingredients: lime juice, agave, Don Julio tequila, triple sec, ice. So I am able to pull recipes like this. And for example, we have predefined unit conversions in the system. So for my lime juice, I have fluid ounces. I also have scoops or tablespoons, right? And I can modify the quantity that's included in this recipe. But we also allow restaurant owners to create their own custom units. So for example, for this Don Julio tequila, I created a custom unit as a double shot, right? This is something that wasn't predefined in the system. I just created it for this specific recipe. And this can be really helpful for other recipes as well. So every time I sell one margarita, all of these ingredients will automatically deduct from inventory. And that's the beauty of it, right? That besides being able to see, okay, today I've sold 5 margaritas, I am also able to see the ingredients that are deducting. And now to finish on how to set up a product at the bottom, it's just the ability to tell the system, do you want to tag these products? So in our previous demo, we saw that we have filters in order to get to certain parts of the menu. These filters are available online or at the kiosk. And basically in this example, I am tagging this margarita product for like skinny cocktails under 150 calories, right? So I am able to put this together in my menu and just let customers browse the menu in a different way, in a faster way. So when all of our changes are done, what we can do is click on save, and then our product will be completed and will be updated successfully. So now I'm going to walk you through some inventory management. So I will just on the left side menu, click on inventory. It'll automatically take me to the following screen. So this is a type of report that restaurant owners will use on a daily or weekly basis. It's all about seeing the products that they have in stock. So the first column will let me know the products that I have on inventory, if there's any specific vendors attached to them as well. So that's what you see in parentheses. And then the next column will let me know the quantity that I have in stock as of now, right? So I can always check this inventory levels whenever I'm opening my restaurant, making sure I have all the steaks, I have all the bottles of wines, everything is ready, for a working day. Then after this, we will be able to show the unit. So in here, it's actually pretty nice that we're able to have multiple units. So for example, for agave, I deduct everything in tablespoons. For the arrachera steak, I deduct everything in kilograms. I do have my bottles of wines that will deduct, for example, if I sell 1 glass of wine, it'll automatically deduct from the bottle. So that's why I'm able to see like decimal quantities in here. And then we also have pounds. I do have items as I have prepackaged drinks, for example, a Coca-Cola, right? So we're just able to show all of these products and all of these particular units. So then the next column, it's one of our best features that we have under inventory. It's called threshold. So this will give you the ability to send notifications whenever you're low in stock. So for example, for my arrachera steak, whenever I reach 1 kilogram, the system will automatically send me an email letting me know that I'm low on stock for this product and that I should place a purchase order from my vendor. Now, these notifications are sent to the admin of the account, but we can also keep adding managers, right? Maybe you have an inventory manager or someone that's in charge of placing POs. The next columns that we have will be the deduct inventory quantity and then the last cost price. This is actually very handy. You can check what was the last price that you bought this product from the vendor. So it's something that we display on the spot. And also a very nice thing about this report is that you can customize it by products. You can search by vendors. Maybe you want to search by specific categories or subcategories. And most importantly, we can also switch this particular report by locations, which is the greatest thing that we have in SalesVu. You can have one master account that manages all of your stores at the same time. Now I'm going to jump into vendors and purchase orders. These two modules go together. So I'm going to go to vendors. In here, we will be able to add vendors, right, for all of the different items that you have in inventory. So for example, it's really easy. Restaurant owners can add vendors manually, or we have an import sheet where we just bulk import everyone. The information that we capture the most is contact info, right? What we want to make sure we have is the vendor name, the contact name, phone number, but the most important part is the email address. The reason why it's because we are able to send purchase orders directly from SalesVu and they're sent to that email address. So that's what you're looking right now on the screen. And then you can also let restaurant owners manage their own purchase types and payment terms with each vendor individually. And lastly, it's super easy to always activate or deactivate a specific vendor. For example, the majority of my vendors are active in here, but I do have a vendor that has been terminated. Now that we have all of our vendors, we can actually go and place a purchase order. So purchase order is another module that's divided by locations. It's something that you can quickly change by clicking on the drop down. And in SalesVu, we have three types of purchase orders, right? So the first one will be draft orders. These are orders that you have placed but you haven't sent to the vendor. Maybe it's something that you have to reorder because your inventory is getting low, but it hasn't been sent. Then we have open orders. These type of orders are orders that you already sent to the vendor but you haven't received. They will be on an open state until you finally receive them. And then the last one is closed orders. These are orders that you already received. They already increased the levels in your inventory report, and this you can find them everything under closed orders. So right now I'm just going to stay in open orders and I will show you how to receive inventory. It's actually pretty easy. A lot of our restaurants accounts that use SalesVu use this, I would say, on a weekly basis, daily basis, even if possible. So what we're going to do is the following. I have all of my open orders on the screen and I will select order 60. So what I can do is simply click on the drop down menu and I can receive it automatically, right? I can definitely do that. Or I can view it. So when I view this order, I am able to check all the different details. I can actually print it if the vendor requires a physical copy, and I can definitely check the products that are included here. So you can receive these products individually. You can simply mark them as received. Everything is good to go. I receive all of my inventory. But then let's say that for any reason you didn't receive the whole inventory, maybe you didn't receive all the steaks that you needed from the farm food vendor. So what you can do is you can partially receive as well. And then when you partially receive an order, it remains in an open state until you fully receive it. So in this example, I'm going to completely receive this order. So I'm just going to click on receive. Then usually the vendor will come with a specific vendor invoice number. That's something that they use for their own internal purposes. So what you can do is you can enter that number here and then click on yes. So at this time, all of my products will be received and my inventory levels will increase automatically under my view adjust report. So when I go back, that order disappears. It's no longer open, but I can definitely go to closed orders and find that specific order 60 that we just received. All right. So now continuing with the inventory management portion, I am going to go to inventory transfer. So this feature, it's great whenever a restaurant owner has multiple stores. Basically, you will be able to transfer inventory from one location or your source to your destination. So when we select the source and destination, the system will put together the products that they have in common. So for example, the majority of the products that they have here are drinks, right? So let's say that I would like to transfer some Cokes and Coronas from Dallas to Austin. So I will simply enter the quantity. Let's say I would like to transfer 5 of these, and maybe some Diet Cokes, or Cokes, we can transfer 5 of this as well. So when we click on transfer, the inventory levels will automatically update from the source to the destination, and you will be able to check all of these transfers under the transfer log report. This report, it's also something that you can export into a CSV file, or you can automatically print it. The next module that I will walk you through will be profitability. This one is great because it will show you specific reports that are targeted towards inventory. So for example, we do have a date range that you can customize, and our advanced options will show the following. You can pull a report by profit margin, cost of goods sold, your total cost of inventory, or even your most recent metrics. And then, for example, if I am pulling a profit margin, I am able to select a report type. So let's say I do a bar graph. I can also select the period just so I can compare my profit margin over time. And then you can select what I would like to include in this report. So I can even do it by percentage or by currency. And then lastly, I can tell the system I would like to run this profit margin report by products, categories, or subcategories. So I will run it by categories. I will select them all and then submit. So the information that will show in the screen is the following. So my most profitable category for this month, it's entrees. So I can see that, this category is doing really great. My next most profitable category, it's tacos. But the one that doesn't, give me a lot of profit will be soups and salads. So maybe in here, I can try to make some adjustment, maybe put some promotions for that, or maybe reduce cost in certain areas just to have all my profit margins up to date and up to speed. Now, the next module that I will show you, it's going to be label printing. This use case will be great for restaurants if they would like to sell prepackaged food, right? Especially with COVID right now, why not being able to create salads or sandwiches and simply stick a label on it and being able to sell it at the restaurant, right? So what SalesVu is able to do is when you create a new product, we can automatically generate barcodes depending on the digits that you'd like to have. And we have an integration with the printer named Dymo Label Writer, which will allow me to print all these tags so I can stick them onto my items. So again, this will be great and a great example for prepackaged items. I can have my barcode at the top, the digits, what's the product name, the selling price, the business name. You can customize these fields. Maybe you can add a couple more information. And then from there, the system will automatically like bulk print all of these tags. You can stick them on the products and then utilize the POS to scan these products to add them to orders. That will be the best use case that we have for this particular tool. The next feature that I will show you, it's out of stock setting. This one is actually great for all of the multiple sales channels that we offer in SalesVu. It will basically allow the restaurant owner to tell the system, what would you like to do when products do not have inventory, right? So in this example, we have a couple of things. You can either allow sales to continue, which is a use case for other type of industries, but mainly in the restaurant industry, you would either like to remove the product completely, so you're not selling something that you do not have, and that's something that I have available for my point of sale and my kiosk. As soon as I run out of inventory, it disappears, and I won't have any problems. And then for e-commerce, we have a different type of approach. Maybe you would like to show that you have that product, right? But since it's out of stock, we can show it with an out of stock banner. It'll be a yellow banner, and then we grade out the product. That way you still let customers know that you have it, but you just don't have it right now. So basically what you can do is mix and match, tell the system what you'd like to do for each sales channel. And then whenever you input inventory, it'll automatically update and your products will reappear automatically on your different sales channels. Now, the last feature that I will show you today in terms of inventory will be adjustments, right? So this will be the adjustment report, but first I'm going to go to view adjust. So restaurant managers will do inventory counts by the end of the week, right? And maybe they would like to do an inventory count of their most expensive items. So in this example, what I'm going to do is simply go to my drinks category and go to my wine bottles. And that's what I have on the screen right now, right? So as a manager, I'm checking, let's say I'm doing a physical count at the end of the week. I would like to make sure that all of my bottles of wines are up to date with the inventory system that I have. So let's say I'm counting and then one bottle broke, right? It just happened. It was an accident. So it was a bottle of red wine. I do not have 4 bottles anymore. I actually have 3 bottles because it broke. So what I can do as a manager is simply adjust the inventory manually. Let's say now I have 3 bottles. And then when I save it, the system will ask me to enter a note, right? So I can say the bottle broke and done. So where am I going to be able to see these adjustments? Well, you will have the adjustments report. You can simply click on it. We can modify it for today's adjustments. I have 2 adjustments, right? So the one that we just did, it's the following for the red wine. So I know, okay, I'm checking this product. It happened this date and time. My before quantity was 4. Now my quantity is 3. There's a -1 adjustment. And then I can simply go to the notes section and check what happened, right? So I can see, okay, the bottle broke. That's why I don't have 1 bottle. And then for my other example, with white wine, the same thing happened. I was counting inventory. I do not have 1 bottle. What happened? And I can also use this for theft, right? So I can say second theft, what's going on? I do not have 1 bottle. It didn't broke. It didn't spill. I can add different notes here. And this report, it's actually something that you can export into a CSV file, or you can run it by different categories, by different products, or by locations as well. Step 3. Turning customers into regulars, Net Promoter Score. The key to turning customers into regulars is to deliver a truly delightful experience. This is something that can be measured and improve over time. SalesVu uses the Net Promoter Score method of measuring customer satisfaction, which consists of a 2-question survey with every receipt. The first survey will ask customers how likely they are to recommend the business to a friend, and the second, it's totally configurable, allowing space for an open-ended question that will help you assess your customer experience. The numerical responses place respondents on a scale as detractors, passives, or promoters. As the feedback is integrated, the business services products get better and better, and the ratio of returning customers increases. Incentivize promoters with smart discounts. Promoters can be encouraged to come back even more frequently and spend more by offering them discounts and store credit towards future purchases. For example, businesses can decide to offer a next-day discount to incentivize customers to come back the very next day. This discount code can be configured to be applicable to all products, services, or only to certain categories, and it will be added to every receipt via email, SMS, or printed receipts. The customized message will be displayed at the bottom with a unique coupon code for every customer. A more sophisticated method is to configure discounts with SalesVu's very own email and SMS marketing campaigns. Step 1. Build your custom template. You can either choose between an email or SMS template. In this example, we're going for an email campaign for National Margarita Day. We will incentivize promoters to come get a drink with us with a 50% discount code on margaritas. Now that we have saved the template, it's time to select the rules for your email campaign. Click on Add New Rule, and we'll start filling out the information that's needed for the campaign, such as name, start date, discount name, which will be the coupon code that we previously created, expiration date of the coupon code, and the email template that we previously completed. Conditions will allow you to target customers based on how frequently they come in, the amount they spend, the types of products that they have purchased, and more. For this email campaign, we will be targeting all loyal customers, which are our promoters. After selecting this group, then we can go ahead and count the number of customers that are in the group, and we'll click on Save to send the email campaign. And here it is, the email campaign that we just created. Tracking is an additional tool that will allow you to measure your email and SMS campaigns performance. Utilize the filters at the top to quickly access the information that you need. You can search via date range, coupon status, or by the name of the email or SMS campaign. You can easily track the success redemption rates over time and tweak the parameters until the business is satisfied with the balance between returning customers and discounts given. Another even more interesting way to offer discounts is through a tiered loyalty program that gets customers inspired to accumulate points. SalesVu's loyalty program is structured to have level like most airlines' loyalty programs, silver, gold, or platinum, rather than being a simple digital replacement for stamp cards. Depending on their levels, consumers can benefit from special treatment, as well as a higher and higher percentage of purchases being rewarded as loyalty cash. These percentages are configurable by the business, the minimum purchase amount required to start redeeming those credits, and the amount required to move up from one tier to the next. Incentivize all types of customers by setting up rewards for events. Offer loyalty cash when they sign up or if they place their first order on the POS, e-commerce, or self-ordering kiosk order up. Let's see this feature in action on the SalesVu POS app. The loyalty program works with the customer's phone number. If they is a new user, they will receive an activation link via SMS. If it's an existing customer, the system will automatically recognize it and attach it to the order. At this time, the cashier can start adding products to the order, check out the customer by tapping on Pay, selecting the best payment method, in this case it's going to be by cash, and at the end of the transaction, we will display the loyalty earned with this order and the account balance. This will be an example of an email that's sent by SalesVu when the customer places their first order and earns loyalty cash. Next, we have an example of an SMS notification when a customer has reached a new loyalty tier. Once customers start coming back regularly for your outstanding products and services, the loyalty program, and the various discount offers, they might be ready to become a subscriber. This can be done with SalesVu's recurring billing module, which charges the customer cards on a present schedule in exchange for a predetermined set of products and services. Let's create a membership. First step is to select the group of customers. The next step will be to select the type of membership. In this example, we'll go ahead with a Mezcal of the Month subscription. You can also add comments or notes to the order. Click on Continue, and we'll go ahead and select the recurrence pattern. This will be a monthly membership with no end date. Click on Continue to double check the membership details. And finally, click on Request credit card info from customer. At this time, the recurring billing has been set up successfully, and we will send the recurring billing agreement to the customer via email where they can enter their credit card information securely. SalesVu's recurring billing module comes with great analytics that will let you know the total number of customers that are under the subscription and the total scheduled amount that you will receive after the first payment has been charged on the customer's card on file. Let me walk you through the best feature for turning regulars into ambassadors. The word of mouth program engages existing customers to spread the word by offering friends and family group deals, similar to Groupon, but without the commission fees. This feature rewards loyalty customers for engaging their community by offering discounts that can only be unlocked when a set number of participants buy in. Let's get into how it works. Step 1. The merchant will set the word-of-mouth campaign parameters, the necessary group size to unlock the deal, the size of discount, the description, and the products that this deal will apply to. After the deal has been saved, regular customers can browse your website, click on the tab Group Deals to discover new offers. The latest offers will be displayed at the bottom. Customers can access them individually, and they can also review all of the information that's needed to become the promoters for this deal. Once the customer accepts this deal, they will become the campaign leader, and they'll get a personal link to share with friends and family. One of the highest benefits of word-of-mouth marketing is that campaign leaders can utilize their social media platforms to reach out to more customers, so they can all enjoy from discounts and present and future offers. When the necessary number of people join the deal, the discount is unlocked and group members receive their discounted purchase. A successfully organized word-of-mouth program is one of the best ways to exponentially grow your customer base. Reward loyal users for recruiting new customers, and the best part, no ad spend needed to reach new people.